What's up, YouTube? I was outside this morning early trying to beat the heat. It's been hot last couple days, 95 or so. So I'm getting out here a little early, doing a little work in the garden. I pulled up a bunch of this broccoli that I had out here that didn't do shit this year, so I pulled that out and planted some beet seeds. They were called Bull's Blood, got them from Johnny Select. So I've been doing that, mixing some compost in the ground and doing some weeding and watering. I mean, I gotta try and keep up on watering. This ground's just drying up so fast. It went from raining every other day to 100 degrees, so I'm gonna try and keep up on the watering. I've been doing that, you know. You guys know the drill if you're gardeners out there. You know all the work goes into it. There's always something to do. I'll give you guys a little peek what's going on. And this is the area I've been working on right now, planting the beets. I just got to finish watering the seeds in. I had broccoli in there, pulled it off. I didn't even get any heads of broccoli this year. Last year, huge broccoli. This year, nothing. I don't know. But anyway, that's gardening for you, right? So, you know, all the things are starting to pick up now since we're getting the heat. The leeks are getting up there now. The peppers are finally starting to move. I'm actually getting some small peppers on there. But, I mean, they grew quite a bit within a couple, 2-3 weeks since it's getting warm out. And I got all the garlic I got to start pulling up. I pulled some up last week. I got to get that up out of the ground soon and hang it up to dry. I hope you guys are seeing this because I can't see the screen on here. The sun is bright. But anyway, got some Swiss chard in this box. These boxes have been working out pretty good. I don't get hardly any damage on the foliage. You know, no slugs, no bugs chewing on it and stuff like that. So I got a box of Swiss chard growing in here. This box right here, I ate all the lettuce. I got to replant it. I got some more seeds I got to get in the ground. And the tomatoes are starting to come along. I gotta do some tying up and stake these a little bit better yet. I can't see this screen now. Hope you guys can see what I'm looking at. But getting a lot of tomatoes. Gonna have loads of tomatoes. All different varieties. I'm gonna try them out. The one variety I have a lot of is in this row. This is a Jersey Giant variety, which we'll be canning up and making salsas and sauce, which I won't be doing it. My girl Robin will be doing that because I don't know how to do it. She can can them all up. The tomatoes are coming along. This is the variety called Jersey Giant. This is the first year I'll be growing it. I was just reading about it. It says it's a big producer, so we'll see how they taste. I actually got one tomato down here that's finally starting to turn. That's the first one. Right here. Where is it? I get it in the picture. There it is. It's just starting to turn. This one is called Big Zack. It's a hybrid. Oh, all kinds. There's another paste in here. Big paste tomatoes. This one's called Margarita. Oh, I don't know. There's all different varieties in here. But anyway, sunchokes, another thing, first thing I've been growing this year, never grown before. They're probably up 4.5 feet. Pretty soon I could probably pull some up and try them roots out. I never ate them before. See how they are. Grapes are doing really good. Grapevine's going wild. It's going on top of my house, my fruit house over here. Let's see if I can zoom in. You can see a bunch of grapes right there. You see them all? There's loaded of grapes. Loads of grapes. Shit, last year I jarred up, I don't know how many jars of jelly, but I had enough jelly to last the whole year. So, I'll be doing that. That's another thing Robin will be working on. You know, everything's coming along now. I gotta get in there. That blueberry bush is loaded with blueberries. I'm gonna get in there and start picking those. Starting to get some raspberries on this one down here. Get some of those raspberries off. And look at all the blueberries. This variety produces a little later than that variety. I forget the name. I got a tag and I have to look at it, but I got to get one more late variety blueberry that's a little later. But I got another big pot in there. I got to fill that up, and I'm getting some more blueberries. But anyway, things are finally starting to move along. Finally. I was getting a little worried with that cold, rainy weather. But we're getting there now. Over in this area, I've been picking some zucchinis. That's a yellow variety, squash. I've been getting those. And, yeah, excuse me there. The vines are finally starting to get going. And I'm actually getting some on this variety over here. This is a melon. Ooh, something's got me. Called Far North. And I'm actually getting some melons. See that? It's supposed to be a good variety for the north. I'm going to see how they taste. Here's another one. I tried melons before. I tried like a muskmelon. This thing's pushing out a lot of them. I didn't even see all those. Well, anyway, they're doing pretty good. Here's another one under there. And a little striped beetle. Bastards, they chew everything up. They got some watermelons also too that are growing. There's one. There's probably 4 or 5 of them I see on his vine. There's another one over there. This variety is called Sugar Baby. I think it's one of the least amount of days to maturity in a watermelon that you can get. It's a small watermelon. I think it's like 85 days. I have to get varieties of things that have short season because I'm up in the north. But I'm trying them. I never grew watermelon before. I want to see how it works out. And a bunch of squash coming along. You can see them in there, and things are going. Things are starting to go. The greenhouse, I was in here yesterday, it was about 95 degrees outside, and it was 110 in here. I couldn't even stand in here. It was like a sauna. But as you can see, the plants are loving it. The tomatoes and the peppers and eggplants, they love it in here. Got a gagoots growing finally, one. I hand pollinate that sucker. So they're coming along. I got a bunch of other small ones I got to pollinate. 1, 2. There's another little guy coming along there. If you don't pollinate them, if they don't get pollinated, they only grow so far, and then they turn brown and fall off. Oh, they got to get pollinated. I had to do that last year, but in here is doing good. It's getting hot in here now because the sun's starting to get up on here. It's over 80. And it's only like 7:30 in the morning, something like that. But anyway, that stuff's doing good. I got a lot of weeds in here. I haven't been pulling weeds. Oh, I hate weeding. But they're getting, the beans are starting to come along. See all the little flowers? They're starting to really climb up this trellis. This variety is called, oh, it was Cherokee. I think it was Cherokee. I got these from Baker Creek. It's an heirloom from way back when, with the Native Americans used to grow this variety. Something they were growing this. I forget if it was called Trails of Tears, something like that. I forget. I would have to look that back up. But anyway, it's doing well. Getting up there, and on this trellis over here, I got red runners, scarlet runner beans. They're getting up there. They're getting higher than the trellis already. They're doing well. I see a lot of flowers on them. I got these beans from a fellow sent me these seeds from, I think it was Terry up in Canada. Terry something, I forget. I have to look, but thank you, Terry. They're doing good if you watch it. Here's a big weed patch. The size of these weeds, I haven't even gotten in here and weed them yet. They're huge. There's onions in there. The onions didn't do shit this year. Didn't do well at all. Last year, baseball size, I had red onions that were huge. This year, nothing. They're small, like a golf ball. Another thing I've been battling this year is my potatoes. I've been battling potato beetles. They've been chewing away on my potatoes. Is that one right there? Nope, that's some other kind of beetle. Let's see if there's any more on here. Yeah, there they are. Huh? Look at them little son of a guns. Eat them? Munching away, munching away. Bastard. I have to get out of here and take care of them. But anyway, one thing that's doing really good this year is my cabbage. The Savoia, the red. I got another variety back there that's, I forget the name of it, but it's supposed to be really good for making kraut. Another thing we'll be working on, me and Robin. And I got a little row of Brussels sprouts. And over here I got some zucchinis. This variety right here is called 8 Ball. It's a round zucchini. Looks like a little pumpkin. It's actually a zucchini. Really good. We'll get some nice heads on this cabbage. We'll be picking that soon. I got some other variety of zucchinis down there, Italian variety. And a couple of cherry tomatoes that I can see a bunch of green ones on there. Kiwi vine is running wild. I gotta push this over there to the top and start training around the other way. I ain't getting no kiwis on here yet. It takes about 3-4 years, I think, and also you have to have a male and a female, which I do have, both next to each other. This brown stuff right here, you see that is dead, was a morning glory vine that was growing on here. I had to take care of that. You know, work in the garden. So that's what I'm doing right now, getting back to work. Alright, YouTubers, take it easy. Later.